Hi everyone, my name is Widya Tjandra. I'm from Pancasila Civic Education 2022. Okay, on this video, I will be reviewing and talking about the movie. The title of this movie is The Crowds, and I will be review about the part of this movie. So, I will be review about the Season 1, Episode 5, and the title of this part is Smoke and Mirrors. Okay, let's start it. So, outline of this part is talking about the coronation day of the Queen Elizabeth II, when on the way of the coronation day of Queen Elizabeth II, have some problems must be fixed. This movie have a begin with the flashback moment of the memories of Queen Elizabeth II about her father's King George VII, when King George VII will have a coronation day on the next day. After that, we will move to talking about another scene when, on this scene, we knowing about the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary is the grandmother of the Queen Elizabeth II, and Queen Mary have a died before the Queen Elizabeth II have her coronation day. And on this part too, we knowing about the uncle of Queen Elizabeth II. This mean when I talking about the uncle of the Queen Elizabeth II is King Edward II. So King Edward II is the brother of the King George VII. King Edward VII is the brother of the King George VII, when King Edward VII is not again the part of the royal family. It will be held because the King Edward VII decided to wedding a widow from the America. The name of the widow is Wislam. The name of the widow is Wallis. So because this one, King Edward VII cannot be to as a part of the royal family again, and him living with his wife on the another side of the royal kingdom family. After then, we moving to the important scene again, when the scene is talking and singing about the request of the Queen Elizabeth II, when Queen Elizabeth II requests to the Parliament and her Prime Minister. So, what is the request? The request is Queen Elizabeth II asking to the Prime Minister how about her husband Prince Philip being ahead of the group to celebrate her coronation day. So, this request means if the Prince Philip can be planning and have changed the structure of the coronation day. Although have some problem when he trying to realize the request, it can be held. But there was another request again from the Prince Philip. So Prince Philip requests if how about he didn't bow down herself in front of the Queen Elizabeth when the Queen Elizabeth II have the coronation day. Because the Prince Philip's trying to make a difference and the revolutions on the coronation day of Queen Elizabeth II. So Prince Philip thinks the Queen Elizabeth can be a modern queen, can make another citizens of England being a good citizens, and feeling happy when she being a queen. And Prince Philip too so support about the democratic system of the kingdoms, so he trying to make a difference when from the monarchy system to the democratic system. On the last important scene of this part is singing about the coronation day of the Queen Elizabeth II. And finally, the Prince Philip wants to bow down herself in front of the Queen Elizabeth II and make a promise to keeping self Queen Elizabeth II and all of the citizens of England. And the last scene, the really last scene of this part movie is display about the uncle of the Queen Elizabeth II, King Edward VII, have a crying with the playing an instrumental music. So okay, I think enough for me. I'm sorry if I have some mistake on this video. See you. Thanks.